welcome you all to today's topic, that is The Necklace of Footprint book, written by Gaudi Maupassant of class 10th. I hope, my dear student, you have already read part 1 about the necklace road, right? And today we are going to read in detail what happened in this necklace chapter. Okay, so now we will move on in detail of the story. In the part 1 we were dealing about what character sketch, who were the character, and today we will be dealing in details that what happened in this story, The Necklace, and why the story is given as title as The Necklace. Now let us move to the chapter. You can see here it's written, a lady, Matilde Loisel, lived in a flat with his husband. He worked as a clerk for the Ministry of Education. They were not able to live a luxurious life. So Matilde Loisel lived in a flat with husband and he worked as a clerk. In which department? Ministry of Education. So they were not able to live the luxurious life that their wife want. And however, they were not poor, merely simple. However, Matilda's desire was to be rich, and she felt irritated, disappointed, and sad of not having a large house. So moreover, she desired to have good dresses, lots of jewelry, which made her sad because she was not having and they cannot afford all this. So what happened? One day his husband brings her an invitation to a fancy party, and it was an invitation to the ball. He thought his wife would be very excited about seeing the invitation letter. But his wife, instead of being happy, threw away the invitation card and started crying. She complained about not having a pretty dress to wear on such a great occasion, and she wanted to seek admiration for everyone. Also, she wanted to be a success at the party, as we have already read that she was a beautiful lady. Though her luck, though her destiny did not favor, but still she has the determination of wearing good clothes, jewelry and all, and we know through the character sketch that what happened to this lady. So here his gentle husband gave her 400 francs to buy a pretty dress. So he saved the money to buy a rifle, as we have already read that, to buy a gun. And the week of the party approached, so his wife seemed to be anxious again. She was upset as she felt that she did not have any jewelry to wear with the dress. So her husband suggested her to ask the same from his friend Frostier, Matilde. Matilde went to her house and borrowed a sparkling necklace. Matilde, along with his husband, enjoyed a lot at the party. She was successful in seeking everyone's attention to her. So that was the ultimate goal, that she wanted to look beautiful and luxurious lady in the party, and she was succeed in that particular case. Then they headed for home during the odd hours in the morning. On reaching home, Matilde was surprised on not finding a necklace around her neck. They both felt that it might have fallen down in the cab which they took to reach home. And also he searched on the streets they have come through. Moreover, he approached the police, gave advertisement, but all in vain. That means it was of waste. Her husband asked her to write a letter to her friend. She wrote that she had the clasp broken and is getting it repaired. That means they gave an excuse that it got broken, due to which they will repair it and return it after few weeks or after few days. Meanwhile, they were successful in searching for a similar necklace. As I told you that they tried to replace that particular necklace, and in that, for that sake, they paid 10 years, right? So, however, it cost 36,000 francs, and his husband has inherited 18,000 francs from his father. So, however, they had to borrow the remaining money because they could not afford it and they don't have money. So, they borrowed the money from father and they managed to buy the necklace through inherited and borrowed money. But it took them a period of 10 years to repay the borrowed amount. And in these years, their lives have drastically changed. And they moved to a smaller apartment, cleaned and cooked herself, and moreover, his husband did multiple jobs to repay the amount because they don't have any alternative option. Also, she looked like a strong woman of a poor household and she looked very aged. One day she saw Miss Jean Foster on the street. She decided to tell her the truth about the necklace, and the latter was stunned by the rough appearance of the former. And moreover, on learning the truth of the necklace, Jean Foster told that it was a fake one. That means it was not the real diamond that she gave to the friend. And for that sake, they wasted their 10 years and that to be full of hard work. Right? The worth of the same was no more than 500 francs. That means that was not even 500 francs. And these people had spent 10 years for this 30 francs. So in conclusion, we can say that the story tells us that one should not crave for luxury. One should be satisfied and content with what one has, because desire leads to unhappiness, and moreover, we should never hide the truth. Yes or no, my dear student? Yes, because if they would have not hidden the truth from the lady from where they borrowed the jewelry, then they would not have spent such kind of life, and then that to be struggle of 10 years, and that to be the amount was too much then of the real exact price of that particular necklace. They suffered for 10 years and that to be 30 francs. It's not an easy task, my dear student. And that to be they need to move from their house to the apartment, right? So in this way, the story tells us about that we should be happy with what we have, because desire leads to destruction of one's life. We should be happy with what we have. We should be happy with what we possess. We should not compare our life or whatever it may be in any kind of field with others. If we do so, then we are near to our graveyard. Painful of graveyard. That means suffering. You will get the suffering. So this is all about the story. I hope you liked it, and I hope you will definitely read the story by yourself and comprehend it. If you have any doubt or anything, if you face, please feel free to call me. Thank you all.